What up, everybody? It's your boy Touchlineashibel, and the World Cup begins. And it started with a banger, the opening ceremony by Shakira and Burna Boy. Burna Boy representing Nigeria, by the way. And Shakira, she never ages, does she? She's 49 years old, and it feels like I've known her all my life. But what an outstanding performance to put up there. And Tyler taking the South African national anthem. What a voice she has. I never knew she could sing naturally. I thought it was all studio works, auto-tune, and whatnot. That was Tyler, wasn't it? I think it was Tyler. Well, she sang the South African national anthem very well. But let's get into the game proper. So the opening game of the World Cup, did it disappoint? No, it didn't. It started off with a banger, like I said. 3 red cards in this game. In the tournament opener, 3 red cards already. And I don't know, it's shaping up to be a very, very interesting World Cup. Obviously, with the introduction of the VAR, VAR has always been there though, but with the introduction of the fact that the referee has to explain his decision to the fans before making it. Well, obviously, he must have made the decision, but he has to tell them why he's made that decision and then obviously execute it. But it was interesting. South Africa just couldn't contain the Mexican national team. You might want to say yeah, because they went down to 10 men, but Mexico scored early in the first half at what, 9 minutes or 8 minutes? So 8 minutes, yeah. So I mean, it was a successful hate watch. I know most of us were not supporting South Africa at all, and South Africa themselves knew that most football fans were against them. And Mexico, they play very well, if you ask me. Raul Jimenez getting on the score sheets. That's proper striker right there. I mean, I as a Manchester United fan, I'd always like to play against Raul Jimenez because he's always a menace. He troubles our defenders. He's a, like, typical traditional number 9, and you can see the goal he scored. That's a number 9 kind of goal. Raul Jimenez, you don't see him parts of the game, and then boom, he just appears without one chance, and then he buries it. And very nice goal from him. They had a couple of, well, not too many chances though. South Africa almost put up a fight with 9 men, but it was just too much to ask of them, rather. So, good first game, good opener of the tournament. I enjoyed every bit of it, actually. I loved watching that game. Let's see what the other games are going to bring. Obviously, this is just the group stages, so some games might be a bit weak and not interesting until it starts to get to the round of 16, where things become a bit more heated up and everyone is fighting to stay in the tournament. Right now, people are still fighting to stay in the tournament still, but there's those teams that are going to qualify from the group stages before it starts to get to the knockout, where it's going to get even more competitive and more interesting. We've seen 2 goals in the first game. Is it going to be a World Cup full of goals, or not those cagey type of World Cups where people are defending? I feel like there's going to be lots of goals in this tournament. I mean, owing to the fact that we've had 2 goals already in the first game, we should have had more. South Africa almost scored themselves before. But that was the chance that led to one of the Mexican defenders getting sent off. So I feel like it's not going to be that type of sit back, defend type of tournament. Obviously, some teams are going to do that, I know, but it looks like it's not a tournament where teams are going to go 2 for 2, unless, of course, the underdogs, or in a game where the underdogs are going to sit back. Great game, great first game of the World Cup 2026. Who's going to win it? I don't know. I'm not making any predictions now. I should have done my predictions for the World Cup, but it's not really late. I might do that in the coming days, but it's the World Cup season, guys. Let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy national team football. Unfortunately, no, Nigeria not in it, but anyways, we still get to enjoy the football. So as like I said, entertaining game to watch. A bit of a stop start because of the fouls. South Africa gave. I think I want to say they gave a good account of themselves. If it wasn't for the red cards, to be honest, yeah, I think Mexico would have still won it. But like I said, you can only beat what's in front of you. Mexico have beaten South Africa. On to the next one. South Africa still have hope. That's what's gonna happen. All right, guys. See you in the next one. Have a good one. Cheers. Bye bye.